Dr. Hayden said, there's no good way to say this. You have adenoid cystic carcinoma, which is cancer at your tongue base. He was saying things like, you could lose your voice box. You could lose your tongue. You probably won't be able, you'll probably have a hole with a microphone. And I looked up and everybody in the room was crying. And I'm like this thinking, dear God, I can't think about this way. I've got to change my thinking or I can't get through this. I called my internal medicine physician. I said, I need a second opinion. When I first got the diagnosis from Dr. Hayden in Kentucky, he said to me, I have a colleague that used to be here at the University of Kentucky, and he's now in Baltimore, Maryland. Before I ever went to the first place up east, I get a call from Dr. Regine. He was honest, direct, friendly. I said to him, well, if this were your wife or your mother, what would you do? He said, I wouldn't do surgery. He said, I know what radiation can do for you. And then the best news of all was he described what radiation equipment was here. And it was the tiniest beam to radiate this, but not damage good tissue. I said to my husband, you know, that Dr. Regine has been so kind to me. I probably should go to Baltimore. After about 3 weeks, then the side effects started happening. And every day that I came, if there was something I didn't understand or some reason that I was uncomfortable, there was always somebody there. One of his nurses. Almost every day I saw him. I never figured out whether the cancer took my appetite or whether the treatment took my appetite, but I had none. I continued with all the therapies to make me stronger. And then I realized in September I have got to step out here and figure out why I can't swallow. One night, I will never forget it, we went out to dinner with some friends, and I said, when they were ordering, they expected me to get up and leave, and I said, I think I'll have some chocolate ice cream. So they get their dinner, and I get chocolate ice cream. And I took a bite, and I cried, and they cried. It was delicious, beautiful, just like I remembered. I'll never forget it, and they won't either. I thought to myself, I did it. I did it. And it was chocolate ice cream. And that was the beginning of this life that I can manage, I can enjoy, and I have so much to be grateful for. And with Dr. Regine saying to me, you are your #1 team. You're the leader. You have to trust your team and trust your treatment. And I did. I read this somewhere. Every day is a gift. Just untie the ribbon. And it is. Every day is a gift for me.